Miss Melinda, she is always treating us. So you know she's been picking a lot of these dewberries. Man, she's had these bowls just filled up. The other day, I come in and you see it's already a lot gone. She had already made uh, dewberry jam, and she also made dewberry jelly and jam. Then today I come in and our neighbor Mike was over here, and she said, "Do y'all want pie?" I'm like, "What?" And she had done made a dewberry pie, and she used that lard that you seen her render in that other video. If you hadn't, go back and watch it. So there it is. We end up with a delicious dewberry pie. Man, she sneaks these things in so fast. I don't even know when she manages to get it done. Quick with it all. Quick.
Yes, that's something like I know already how to make.
I mean, just come in and boom, there's jelly. Just come in, boom, there's jam. Come in, boom, there's pie. Yeah, quick. The little kitchen ninja still active. Still active. The little kitchen ninja. Man, it's delicious, Mel. You did a great job, babe. Yeah, and y'all guys see why I had such a hard time losing weight. It's all right. It's a good life. So I started cutting this field right here. I'm staying way out from this tree line. There's just old logs and limbs and junk all down through there. I recently leased this field right here, and the man that used to own it, he was a hay baler. That's what he did, was even hire out and did hay baling. But even on his own property, it is just riddled with fence posts sticking out in the middle of nowhere, and pins and logs and junk. I'm just kind of amazed by how much mess there is. So I'm gonna cut out far away from the edge. I'm only cutting this upper hill up here. This drops off pretty significant right there. And that bottom down there is still wet. In fact, you can see water shining right down in there right now. It's kind of made like a little slough up in there. It used to not be there. We had such heavy rains the past couple of years. The overflow from these ponds and going down towards that creek line right there have formed up some like marsh-like places down here in this lower part. I don't want to get my tractor stuck down in that right now, so the lower end of this field is going to have to wait. Until maybe a few more weeks if the rain stops. Surprised it was cloudy this morning.
It's cloudy.
Yeah, I was like, man, I hope there's no rain in the forecast, but there's not. This is supposed to burn off here in just a little bit.
This morning it's gonna rain.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, well, there went my idea of cutting this field. But I got out and got on the weather, and no, it showed that this is going to burn off here in just a little bit, and we're actually going to get some really warm temperatures today. So with the wind blowing and warm temperatures, this should really cure fast. It's got a lot of clover and ryegrass both in it right here. This particular hill right here is showing a little bit more clover where we're standing. There's quite a bit of ryegrass all out in it too. Or make some pretty decent hay. I sacrificed the field next door to not cut hay off of it and graze cows because I knew I would be cutting hay here. So this thing, I hope it produces me as many bales as what I gave up over here on the other side to let cows graze my normal hay field. This right here is something that oh shoot, that is hot. Woo! That's burned my hand on that. Boy, did that still get hot. Boy, I'll have a blister. I just burned my hand right there on that. Yeah, man, I didn't imagine that thing would be hot, especially the time I took getting out of the tractor. This is what aggravates me of people just throwing junk out on their land everywhere. When you take on a new piece of property, man, you don't know what you're getting into. It's like this, it's a beautiful field, but what's hid down underneath it? And the thing is that, look at this, no cattle panel, just right out in the middle of nowhere. And like I said before, the guy that, there's another piece of it, the guy that used to own this property was a custom hay baler. Guess that's like that old saying, the mechanic's car never runs.